What's going on, everybody? This is Travis.
Maxtan.
And this is Candid at the Movies. And today we will be reviewing the brand new musical known as Wicked. It does star Cynthia Erivo. I don't think I said it right.
I don't think you did either.
Yeah, but we're keeping it going.
Yeah.
Ariana Grande, Jeff Goldblum, and Michelle Yeoh.
Along with some other people. We'll talk about those as we check along. Oh, the director is John Cho. We need to shout him out because he did an amazing job.
He's a good director. I'll give him all the respect in the world.
Did you see In the Heights?
Yeah, I love In the Heights.
Okay, yeah. Well, Travis and I, we were talking about something. So let's tell you the synopsis of the movie. So Wicked is about the Wicked Witch of the West. And so we are doing an origin story of the Wicked Witch. This is transcribed from a book, book series, and a very, very popular musical.
Yes.
Which is still touring. Across the U.S. and probably the world. Now, I am somewhat of a musician, so there are things that I enjoyed. I have not seen this musical, so please don't beat me up. I'm sorry, people, but
my sister and dad seen it, but
I've never seen it. I'm sorry, I can't justify going to see a musical. We've been in New York City multiple times. Musicals cost a lot of money. I go to the jazz club. So we're watching the origin story of the Wicked Witch of the West, and Cynthia Erivo is Elba. Yeah,
we can't pronounce it. It's a hard name. It's Twitty.
And so we see as she grows up. Let's go ahead and talk, Travis. So So how did you like it?
So I feel for an origin story, it was a fine origin story. It answered some questions that you may or may not wanted to know about the Wizard of Oz. You know, I mean, it was pretty cool for the most part. I like musicals, but I'm not gonna say I'm like a die-hard theater kid or nothing like that. I'm not that. I told some people in my theater to shut up while I was watching.
I didn't know him then.
But I didn't say it that nice, but I told them to shut up. It was 3 songs in. I just want to watch the movie and enjoy it. Apologies to those people. But overall, I feel like it was a fine film. Nothing really like bad. I feel like if this is like something you want to watch that's like big pageantry, this is the film for you. Ariana Grande did fine. Cynthia did fine.
They didn't do just fine. What's wrong with you, sir?
I mean,
that was great. Okay, I will piggyback on Travis just a little bit. If you are watching this, don't watch it. If you don't want people to sing along or to be excited or to have tears, I had people crying at the end of my screen. Those tears like. I suggest that you watch this next week.
Watch it at home.
Next week or catch it during the weekday because you'll have less people
during a work shift. Go during a work shift.
But you need to watch this on the screen. The set pieces are
awesome set pieces.
I mean, we saw it in RPX. Unfortunately, IMAX something wrong down here. Please IMAX fix our TV. But something's wrong down here. I wish I could see it in the IMAX. I'll probably watch it again when it goes to IMAX in the summer next year. But it was so beautiful.
It was very beautiful. Like they give you that feeling of, I'm watching The Wizard of Oz all over again. Like better. All that beautiful Technicolor when it went from the black and white to the color, it got exploded with this.
Travis, I was telling my wife after I think when we went to Oz finally, I was like, man, we need to go ahead and refilm the Wiz. So let's go ahead and put the Wiz back out there.
How about new?
I know.
I know Mitch is not gonna like that.
But let's run that back, son, because if we can do that with the Wiz, oh my God.
I don't think they'll be in the theaters like they are for Wicked though.
We're not going to talk about it. Go to the next part. But yeah, beautiful cinematography, beautiful set pieces. Like everything felt real.
Yeah, it was really good. Outside of the CGI monkeys,
that's gonna happen. So my only problem was with the are we doing spoilers?
Nah, we ain't gonna spoil it.
Okay. There's one little spot that I didn't mind the monkeys, but there's another spot in there that kind of got on me. We'll talk about that later. Spoil it. Captain Booberville, we may catch that. But
I'll say this.
I didn't mind it. That wasn't that bad.
I think what kind of got me for that was that there were CGI monkeys in Gladiator. So 2 nights in a row of CGI monkeys, I was kind of just like. kind of rubbed me a little.
I haven't
like,
seen it yet. I want to see that hopefully this week. But I mean, there's some. What's the best way to do it? There's some fun parts in it that were unexpected. And if you saw the musical, we may help us out. That we didn't get. I hadn't heard anybody say otherwise. There's some extra characters about Jonathan Bailey and Ethan's. I think it's it's not Ethan. Jonathan Bailey and Kaylee Settle. Those were really fun characters.
They had good side characters, which I think that filled the movie out better.
Yes, and then Ariana Grande did an amazing job of just being funny and just being intentional. I don't know what's wrong with him. I can't help him.
I'll go ahead and say it. I'll be the weird guy in the room. I thought Mean Girls musical was a better film to me, personally.
So I spoke to my wife, and so Travis and I were talking about that earlier. This is a late 90s, early 2000s musical. So your variety of musical styles is not going to be existing here. Oh no! So it's going to be the same kind of musical style the whole entire way. Since we are now a byproduct of Lin-Manuel Miranda's musicals, where we have rapping and we may have some show style, a little jazz in there, to go back to what we used to be. Because it sounded like a musical, it felt like a musical, it just felt like it was just suspended to fit a TV screen or a movie screen. It just creates it kind of gets kind of boring. Now, did they excel for what they were trying to do? Oh yes.
I feel like they got what they wanted to get done.
You have to admit those moments were like, oh, okay.
Yeah, they drew the point home of like, hey, this is what we gonna do. Hey, we know this song is your top song that all of y'all like. So we're gonna go out. I'll give them credit for that.
Yeah, I might say the amount of excellence that they put on that screen was truly amazing. But yeah, it kind of was like, the same thing. So if you like your musicals, like the actual musical, like the Wicked musical, if you like the late thousands, late 90s musicals, this is another one that comes to mind was Matilda. I can
see the Matilda.
I didn't like Matilda that much per se, and I think if I saw it on a movie screen, it
might have been better than just Netflix.
So I think maybe that ideal is the true sense of that's just the same thing over and over and over. Now the dancing, all the choreographing, by the way, that's from the same person who did In the Heights.
I like In the Heights.
That was more updated. There was more dancers and dancing that was more to what we were used to. But yeah, I can see where you're like, if you put In the Heights and this together, you will see.
I'm a big In the Heights all the time.
And so, but that's gonna everything is such a like. There's rapping, and then there's some jazz, and then there's some Latin flavors. This was just.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Y'all might like that song Popular and all that, but nothing's gonna be.
Well, okay. So
nothing's gonna be the old lady singing in the Heights right before she died. That song is beautiful.
I thought she was in heaven halfway through. I was okay with that. Now, you talking about the when they were in the when they went to the pool, different story. You put those two together, like, hey buddy, we may have some problems. Now, don't tell me that the last song didn't get you. What's it called? Is it Elevation? And
I was indifferent to it. You know, I was there for the story, y'all. As you see, Maxton is kind of fed up with me. I already know our scores are gonna be completely different.
Defying Gravity. Did you? No, you didn't. Like, did you not? You didn't. Like,
man, it was cool.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
So before Maxton gets even more fed up with me, I'm gonna give you my score. My score is just gonna be a B because I thought it was all right. You know, it gets a point higher than Gladiator because Gladiator for me was a B minus, but I mean it was a B.
So A plus. My wife gave it A plus. Okay. I'll give it A plus. I want to see the second movie. I am intrigued to see, because there's so many open-ended, like, if you paid attention, that's what I was going to say. The ending was a little funky. I mean, it was great. There's a spot where it got way too much connected at one time.
I mean, I get it.
But it was, if you really pay attention to the ending as she's going to the end of the song on Defying Gravity, you will see the setup for the next movie. There's some really important parts. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. The Easter eggs to the movie. Now you can get to this. The Easter eggs to the movie was really good, and the ideals of not only taking you back to what the old one was, but also pushing you forward to the next movie too.
Yeah.
He don't care anymore.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I gave it a B. It's better than Gladiator 2. I'll give it that all day.
So Travis and I, we're gonna have a come to Jesus meeting to discuss how we're gonna how I'm gonna make him see the light. So that he can understand.
I mean, I rated it better than a lot of films I've seen this year.
You saying you're gonna make your top 10?
I mean, controversy. Deadpool Wolverine ain't gonna be in my top 10. It may not even be an honorable mention.
Well, I get that one, but this one,
some folks won't get that. Some of y'all gonna kill me for that one.
The comments like, buddy boy.
It's not even there.
One of my favorites. Unsubscribe.
Cool.
I'll subscribe back later. But yes, if you, I cannot, and Travis can too. Travis, just don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. We recommend that you see this movie. Okay, forget Travis. My wife and I recommend that you see this movie. Please watch it in the biggest screen possible, IMAX, RPX. Please spend the money, because if you don't, there are some people that were complaining that they didn't see what we saw. That it wasn't as bright. Some of the colors were muted. Some of the sound was not as good. So please go watch it, because it is a great thing. Oh, Michelle Yeoh did a great job.
It's Michelle Yeoh.
Jeff Goldblum, he did Jeff Goldblum things. It wasn't as bad as normal. It was really good there, honestly.
He did better than James Franco as Oz.
Oh yeah. You coming for real? If you came to pay to see Cynthia and Ariana actually like perform, you're going to get your money's worth. I promise you that. Can you agree to that?
I agree.
Yes,
I agree.
You will get your money's
deny
worth.
them of that.
They came out there and they saw like SANG.
Yeah. Whole lot going on.
Oh my God.
Well, since Maxton is fed up with me for today, this is Candid at the Movies. Please go like, subscribe, tell me I'm wrong, and go watch the movie. Catch y'all later. Peace.